Fall may have only just arrived, but as we know, winter isn't far behind it. And coming this winter are some fabulous wearable trends that are not only going to be comfy and cozy to wear, but they're going to help you create some stylish outfits. Hi, I'm Leonie and welcome to my channel. So today we're talking trends and in particular winter trends. Now you guys do tend to like my trends videos, and the whole idea behind these videos is just to give you a little bit of inspiration and potentially give you a heads up as to what you can expect to see in the shops, or what are those pieces that you perhaps already own that you can hang on to. So I hope you find some inspiration in today's episode. And as I said just now, these particular pieces are not an exhaustive list of the winter trends, but they are the ones that I have specifically picked out because I think that they are not only wearable, but they are going to help you create some very cool outfits. Also, while I think about it, thank you to everyone that has followed me on the LTK app. I mentioned in a video recently that I have just finally joined LTK. If you haven't heard of it before, it's an app a little bit like Instagram, except it is shoppable. I will leave a link to my LTK page down below, where essentially I am just creating almost daily content of fashion finds or fashion items that I've been influenced to buy and try, and I just wanted to share a little bit more regular content with you. Uploading once a week here on YouTube is great, but sometimes I've got, well, actually a lot. I've got more to share and I just kind of can't wait a week. Then anyway, if you would like to follow me on LTK, it's a free app. I will leave a link in the description box below, but let's get on with these winter trends. Now, this first winter trend is one that I am very excited about, and in fact, you may not even call it a trend, but leggings are back and bigger than ever. Now, I have always been a fan of leggings. In fact, I really kind of resort to wearing my leggings on the weekends. I'll team them with a simple sweater or a sweatshirt. Usually for me, if I'm wearing leggings out of the house, I will never wear them without tying a denim jacket or a sweatshirt around my waist. I just don't like that kind of exposed feeling of leggings, but I do love the comfort that they bring. And so this winter is all about leggings. And now there are three different types that I am seeing. So your classic sort of gym tight leggings, teamed with trainers or an oversized sweater, which is something that's very much happening this season. There are also some leather look leggings happening, and I have even seen some slight boot cut style leggings as well. So if you're not into that kind of super clingy, tight gym tight leggings, then you may actually like something that's got a little bit more room and a little bit of a boot cut, just to kind of give you more of a straight leg as opposed to them being super tight on you. But leggings, in my opinion, are one of those items that, as I said, I have always worn. I find them super comfortable and easy enough to dress up as well. Now, it has been quite a while since I've seen this, but for someone who dearly loves wearing black, it's music to my ears. And I do think that black, as we get older, can be a little more difficult to wear, especially if you have a light skin tone like mine. It can seem to be a little bit harsh and wash you out. So for me, when it comes to wearing all black outfits, I definitely need a little bit of makeup just to give myself a little bit of life and color. Otherwise, it does tend to be a little bit harsh on my aging skin. But I am excited about all black outfits. I do find them very easy to style. It's kind of a no-brainer when it comes to putting together an all black outfit. If you do want to create a little bit of interest in your outfit, there are two ways of doing it that I would suggest. One is to add a little bit of texture. So choose black pieces in different textures and different weights just to add interest to your outfit. And also accessories, again, are another really easy way to give an all black outfit a little bit of an update. And certainly the accessories that we're seeing at the moment are kind of bold. I don't think you can see my necklace here, but got bold sort of statement necklaces and also statement earrings. This necklace, just thinking about it, is a mixed metal, so it's half gold, half silver, if you will. It's just a costume jewelry piece, which I absolutely love, but mixed metals are very much happening. So two ways to update those all black outfits is with accessories and certainly adding some texture to your look. And at this point, I'd just like to say a very big thank you to the team at Squarespace for sponsoring this portion of today's episode. Now, I've been a huge fan of Squarespace for many years, even before I started my Squarespace blog. I originally was introduced to Squarespace because I was helping a client build their own website. I was amazed at how easy it was to build a website because everything is there for you. They even have some amazing templates that you just choose a template which you like the look and feel of, and then you can customize it if you would like to further down the track, or not, depending on what you're looking for. But Squarespace offers everything you need to really create a solid and professional online presence. Now, I'm delighted today to say that the team at Squarespace are offering you a 10% discount off your first website or domain. Now, what I suggest you do is whip on over to squarespace.com and take advantage of their free trial. When you're ready to push play, simply use my unique URL, which is squarespace.com/The Style Insider, and my code, which is simply The Style Insider, and that will give you your 10% discount. I will leave a link in the description box below, but definitely go and check them out. If you need to get yourself online, if you have products to sell, if you want to start a blog, whatever it may be, Squarespace, in my opinion, is by far the easiest way to do it. Now, next up is denim. Now, I've talked quite a bit about denim in previous videos and touched on some of the denim jeans that we will be seeing for fall winter this year. Let me know in the comments below actually if you would like to see a full video dedicated to denim jeans and trends and kind of how to wear some of those particular styles. And I kind of thought about doing a bit of a video on which figures work best with which style of jean. Those videos always tend to get me in hot water, but let me know if you would like a dedicated denim jeans video. But in terms of denim for winter, I am seeing denim vests quite a bit and also some beautiful denim blazers and short sleeve shirts. Now, I have never really been a fan of the denim short sleeve shirt. In fact, I don't think I've seen too many of them in the past, but I love the look of these kind of boxy. They look like they're sort of summery denim shirts, but they're in a mid-weight denim, and they look great with a beautiful turtleneck layered underneath. So definitely they're being kind of used as a bit of a layering piece or just a kind of a finishing piece of an outfit just to give it a little bit of extra edge. So in particular, denim vests and the short sleeve denim shirts as well. I've also seen some denim blazers. So denim never goes out of fashion, in my opinion. So any of these pieces you can hold on to for years to come and just sort of keep rotating them with different outfits. But I especially like some of these new shorter sleeve trends that are happening for winter. Oh, and before I forget, I am still wearing my plaster here, and if you watched the video when I talked about this a couple of weeks ago, I actually had a sun cancer removed from my arm. The results came back from the lab saying that it was actually a squamous cell carcinoma, which isn't as bad as a melanoma, but it still has the potential to spread. So I had to go back, get some more removed, and that little sample is now at the lab again. So that's what this unsightly plaster is here, but perhaps use this as a little bit of a word of warning to take care of your skin. If you notice anything that is not quite normal or a little bit different or changed, this was absolutely tiny. It was a little tiny rough dot that had been there for probably about 6 months, and I kind of thought nothing of it because it was so small and insignificant. But it turns out that, yeah, it was a cancerous little spot. So if something isn't looking right, definitely use this as a bit of a public service announcement to go and get your skin checked. And certainly if you're heading away and escaping the cold weather, then make sure you wear sunscreen. That's not something I did enough growing up in Australia, and unfortunately have damaged my skin. But whatever you can do to protect your skin and look after it now, yeah, please do. But also the main take home is if you notice anything that is just not quite right or has changed on your skin, definitely go and get it checked out. And while all sorts of denim jeans are having a moment for fall winter this year, including barrel leg and wide leg, one of the key pant trends for winter is a slouchy tailored pant. Now, I know you guys tend to be divided on this look, but a slouchy tailored trouser can actually look casual, it can be dressed down and worn with sort of a trainer, but it can also be elevated to wear out to dinner or to more of a formal type event. So I love the idea of these slouchy trousers being a great addition to your wardrobe. If you pick the weight wisely too, they are going to be more of a trans-seasonal piece that you can kind of wear as the weather gets warmer as well. But a slouchy tailored trouser that fits you well is always going to be an absolute winner. What I do tend to look for in the slouchy trousers is a little bit of elastication through the waistband at the back. And I know that some of you will be saying a hard no to that, but what it does tend to do is it creates a little bit of flexibility in your sizing. It also means that you don't get any of that sort of gaping at the waistband, and just a little bit more comfort with them as well. But over to you, if you don't like the elasticated waistband, and I'm not saying a full elasticated waistband, just certainly the elastication just at the back, and it does create a very comfortable slouchy trouser, and you're not going to feel all buttoned up and tight and restricted. But slouchy trousers are definitely a happening look for winter. Now this season, when it comes to dresses, the most prominent trend is ruching, gathering, draping. You know the type of dress that I mean, a real sort of Grecian inspired style. Now the reason I particularly like these dresses is because they are obviously super comfortable, but they also tend to highlight the female form and show off all of our curves and show them off in all of the right places. And for those of you out there that don't have curves, they're going to give the illusion of curves as well. So take a look at some of these Grecian style dresses. As I said, they are comfy, they always look good, and again, they're quite timeless as well. So if you do invest in one, you are going to be able to wear it and love it for years to come. They're stretchy too, so if you change in shape and size, it doesn't matter. So this season has been all about highlighting our waists, and I've seen lots of, and talked about this in recent videos, belts being used to cinch our waists in and kind of get some more wear out of some of those oversized man-style blazers. It's been all about highlighting our waist, and as a flow on from that, peplums have made their way back. Now, if you're anything like me and you get a little bit tired of doing a half tuck or a French tuck or no tuck, then peplums are a very easy way to kind of avoid all of that, but have an outfit that just looks put together and one that you don't have to kind of touch or fiddle with. They also do exactly what I just said, and they highlight your waist and really kind of amplify the female form, which is always, in my opinion, a really good look. So keep an eye out for some of these lovely peplums. I know that they're not for everyone, but they are far more wearable than you perhaps realize. Now, there are always prints of the season and prints that kind of really tend to dominate. And the print that is really making a comeback this season is polka dots. Now, I always think of that Pretty Woman scene where Julia Roberts is at the races in her brown and white polka dot dress. But I've got to say, I really do love polka dots, and they tend to be lots of different sizes and shapes on offer as well. So if you already own some polka dot pieces, definitely drag them out from the back of the cupboard and reintroduce them into some of your outfits. And remember, when I talk about bringing pieces back and reintroducing them, it sometimes requires you to have a little bit of a play in your wardrobe, try on a few of those pieces that you perhaps haven't worn for a long time, team them with some of your newer pants or jeans or skirts, and create some new modern outfits. But when it comes to prints, one of the key prints for winter is polka dots. Let me know in the comments below if you like polka dots or you're not much of a fan. Now this one is probably a bit of a no-brainer, but faux fur jackets are happening in a very big way for winter. Yes, they did happen last year as well, so expect to see them again. And they seem to be almost Muppet-like, really big, bold, colourful, fluffy, snuggly faux fur jackets and coats. So there really is something for everyone. They're making a colourful, bold statement, but they're also going to keep you super warm as well. So make like the Muppets and stay warm and cozy in some of these super-sized, lovely faux fur coats and jackets. Now, if you're anything like me and you kind of have to tame that inner magpie, then you're going to love the fact that sequins are making a huge comeback for winter as well. Now, I've seen Michael Kors sent models down the runway wearing sequins. also in a current Stephen Meisel Zara collaboration, there was a beautiful sequined, well, it looks like a denim jacket, but it's basically a denim style, but it's a sequin jacket. So more and more these sequin pieces are coming in, and it really is just about wearing them during the day and wearing them for every day. It's not about keeping your sequins for good or making them sort of just party wear. It's very much about sequins for everyday wear. So if you like things that shine and sparkle like I do, I'm definitely going to have to hold myself back. But if you do like anything that shines and is sparkly, then you are going to love some of these beautiful sequin pieces that are happening for winter. They're perhaps not as practical as they could be, but they're definitely going to give your cold winter dreary days a little bit of a lift. And last but not least are kilts. Now, Alexander McQueen, Vivienne Westwood sent their models down the runway wearing kilts, and when I first thought of kilts, I wasn't a huge fan. But in saying that, I do think that there are some really lovely ways that they can be incorporated into your wardrobe. In fact, I've even seen some shorter style kilts being worn over jeans and pants. So don't necessarily think your traditional kilt, which may sort of seem a little bit, dare I say, frumpy, but kilts are kind of having a little bit of a moment, and they are getting a little bit of a modern makeover. So I do think that they can add a little bit of something interesting to your outfits. And as I said, it is all about the styling, how this particular plaid is styled. So I'm going to try and find a few images to kind of show you what I mean here, and a few kilts that are definitely worth taking a little look at. And I know that this one is a little bit out there and potentially will push you a little bit, but I do think that this one is worth mentioning and worth including in today's episode because it's a little bit different, but it's also a good basic piece that you could own and love and wear forever. These particular pieces don't change. They, a kilt is a kilt is a kilt, no matter when you buy it and where you buy it. So think about a kilt as just an added piece that you can create a very interesting, fun, and slightly colorful outfit for winter. Now you've got a good handle on the winter fashion trends that are heading our way real soon. Why not take a look at some of the pieces that I picked up recently at Zara? So click or tap on the screen here and I will see you there.